Look at this. I'm freaking huge. Freaking huge. Peekaboo. Welcome. And motorcycles in the background. Cool. So welcome. I am your master level expert fitness trainer, Alex Diaz, aka Mr. Freaking Huge. And this video is going to be about love handles. I'm going to be answering actually 3 questions because they kind of all tie into everything. So let me get into the question. Beat Bay from YouTube: Alex, nobody of the so-called fitness gurus responded to this question, but I think you can help me. Smiley face. I'm a very underweight all my life, and now I'm 30 years old and I am a skinny fat guy. Okay, I lift weight to build muscles, at least I hope to build muscles, but I also want to get rid of the love handles. I have huge love handles, but I'm more skinny than fat. I don't know what to do. I have no muscles and I am skinny, but I have this huge love handles I can't get rid of. Do you have any advice? Cool. So let me answer your question about love handles. Yes, you are a skinny person. I'm pretty sure that you don't deadlift a lot, because deadlifting would cause more of a protrusion of your hips. You have like thick external obliques, love handles. So I'm pretty sure that's not the problem with you. And you say you don't have much muscles, but you call yourself a skinny fat person. Well, from what you're telling me, it sounds like you have a poor diet. Now I know that people want me to tell them, oh, in order for you to do your love handles, you do like side crunches and you do like jackknives and stuff like that, but that's not gonna do anything for your fat. So for anyone who's new to my channel and you want to lose your love handles, understand that there is no such thing as fat reduction, spot reduction of fat. Okay, you can't take a pill and say, well, this pill is gonna help me lose fat in my love handles. It just doesn't work that way. Okay, I know that you wanted me to tell you that. You want me to tell you, oh no, don't worry about it, man. All you gotta do is decide, some jackknives and some side crunches and you'll be fine. That's not it. It's a problem with your diet. Yeah, you're skinny and you have no muscles. If you start to do more weight training, you're gonna look bigger and have more muscle tone to you. So I would recommend doing your weight training, especially for your lat muscles and your back. This causes a V-taper effect and makes your waist and your love handles smaller in appearance, in contrast with your lats and your back muscles. So I would say do weight training for one, to help build muscles and also give an illusion of a smaller waist with having a wider back. That's not going to correct the problem though. You have to focus on your diet. It sounds to me that your diet is really bad because you have a lot of extra fat deposits in your love handles. So my advice to you, even though you're a slim person, you still have fat. So I'm pretty sure if you check your body fat, it would be pretty high, even though you're skinny everywhere else, because most of the fat is accumulated in the abdominals, and I made a video about that in my channel. You could look for that. I explained the whole why the fat goes there and everything else. So, anyways, but it's more of your diet that's a problem. So I'm pretty sure you're eating a lot of carbs and junk foods. I could be wrong. I'm just assuming, but it's more of a diet. So you would have to, one, start eating more high fiber foods, lots of vegetables. Start decreasing your carbohydrates, and you're gonna start doing some moderate cardio. So about 30 to 50 minute, walk, bicycling, and uh, stuff like that. Just not nothing too crazy. But you do have to do some extra cardio. Even though you're a slim guy, you still have fat surrounding your love handle, well, in your love handle area. So you have to stop eating junk foods, start eating more healthier foods, and start doing some moderate cardio to help burn extra calories. Once you do that, I want you to also incorporate weight training into your program, because that's gonna help you look bigger and build muscle, and also gonna give your waist a smaller appearance to it, to your big love handles. Okay, and I hope I hope you're satisfied that the answer. That is the truth of all fat reduction. Okay, so anyone telling you need to do side raises and crunches are just telling you that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You're not burning many calories doing abdominal exercises, so hence you're not reducing your calories by a lot, your calorie deficit. So you're not gonna see a lot of fat coming off your stomach doing 20 calories burning for doing crunches. So you burn more calories doing a treadmill for 40 minutes, maybe 300 calories, versus doing crunches, which doesn't do anything for the appearance of your abdominals. So, but your thing is your love handles, same, everything applies the same way. So if you want to get rid of your love handles, decrease the amount of food you're eating, or your carbohydrates especially. I'm gonna tell you right now, check what your metabolic rate is, your BMR, and that's gonna go into my next question, to know how many calories you need, because I'm pretty sure you're going over the amount of calories you need, and that's why you're getting your accumulation of fat is in your love handles. So I hope I answered your question. Okay. Simon Quesada from YouTube. The question is, how much cardio should you do? I used to do 2 times a week for an hour, insanity lessons, which are pretty rough. And before my workouts, I used to run 10 minutes on a treadmill. Is that too much? Should I do less? I'm bodybuilding and I have a kind of slow body. And of course, I drink my protein after my workout. I've been working out for like 6 months now, but I've gained a lot of fat on my abs. Any tips? Keep doing cardio? Less cardio? Or something? Weird Smilicon face thing. So your problems again with fat. This is another person problem with fat. The problem with you is your cardio sessions. You're doing insanity type P90X crazy cardio sessions, which I wouldn't recommend you do. You should do more just traditional cardio, where you're walking on an incline on a treadmill for 40 minutes, like I said, or jog outside, bicycle, things that keep which is a non-stop 30-40 minutes. There's no break. So you're doing insanity type workouts. There's a break because you're out of breath. You're using your sugars more than anything else because you're anaerobic state. So being more in aerobic state where you're burning more fat, utilizing your fat, okay, and doing steady cardio where you're not out of breath completely when you're doing your cardio. So no, you're not going to reduce your cardio. You're going to change the cardio you do. And what else did you ask? You said you did 10 minutes on the treadmill. So don't even stay on the treadmill for the whole 30 to 50 minutes. If you could stay that long on an incline, okay. And there's comes some music and sounds in the background because it comes in with my videos built in. My videos come built in with sound effects from New York. So you said you have a slow body. It also could, your diet is probably bad as well. Also, I would say don't even drink your protein drink. That's a probably extra 400 calories that you're eating that you don't need to. Sorry, that you're drinking that you don't need. So I would also, well, depending on your total amount of calories that you're eating, you're going over as well. Probably taking an extra protein drink as something that you think you need, but you really don't. So you're probably eating another 400 calories from your protein drink, and that's making you fat every day. So that adds up, that 400 calorie, 300 calorie protein drink. If you're not using that as a meal replacement, if you're using that as an additive to your regular nutrition plan, that's an extra 340, 400 calories or 500 calories, or whatever the calories the protein drink is, to your regular calorie, where your normal calorie should be, and that's adding more weight to your body. So you don't, if you're adding a protein drink to what you normally eat all the time, you're gonna get fat because that's an increase of calories every day, so on and so forth. And yes, keep doing your cardio and less cardio. So no, don't do less cardio, do more cardio, but do the right kind of cardio. And my last question, which I'm not gonna answer, and I will explain why, is from AZN Babe 215 from YouTube. Dear Alex, I'm a female and have been lifting for a year. I stopped working out when summer came. I'm working out again, and I feel like I'm clueless about what to eat and how many calories intake should be taken. Would you make a list of what I should be taking, supplements, food, etc.? I eat 5 times a day. Any advice on what to eat to keep muscle growth? Any advice on what to eat to keep muscle growth will also be helpful. Thanks. Okay. So I cannot make, this is for anybody, I cannot make a nutritional assessment for anyone who's watching my videos, because this is a personalized nutrition plan, and that's a lot of time that I have to take off to make a plan for somebody. So I'm not gonna make a specialized nutrition assessment for anyone. For one thing, I don't even know anything about you. You didn't tell me anything about your weight, your height, your age, so I cannot do that. But what I will tell you could do, is pretty easy to do, is go to Google, type in BMR calculator. You'll find a whole bunch of calculators to check out how much calories you need and your metabolic rate. So you just enter in your age, your weight, your height, your male, female. It'll tell you how many calories you need daily. It's a simple thing you could do to figure out how much calories you need. As far as your muscle growth, that happens when you're training. That does not happen ingesting any products. Your muscles grow when they're being torn down, not when they're being fed. You do need your proteins to help for repair of muscles, obviously, and recovery. So you do need about maybe 60 grams of protein, because you're a female. You don't need much protein. You get that from your chicken, your fish. If you like eggs, there's a lot of cholesterol and fats, but that's up to you. You just figure out what you will need for your BMR. Sorry I can't go into detail about supplementation. I really don't want to go into detail with that, because you don't really need too much. You don't need supplements. You really don't need supplements at all. Like I said, all I take is my vitamins, my creatine, and my protein, which I use as a meal replacement, not as an additive to my regular meals. But as far as like making a whole assessment for you, I can't do that. That's a lot of time that I have to take to do that. That's something I do for my clients that pay me. So sorry I can't make one for you, but I hope that at least I helped you out in some way. Thanks for your question. Don't get mad at me. Okay, it's all love here still. So this is a long video, almost 15. My videos have been pretty long lately because I got a lot of information to share. So I hope it was helpful. Thank you for all your questions, and I hope you liked the answers. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, not only to this channel, but to my second channel, Mr. Freaking Huge. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. And if you're not subscribed, that's not sexy, man. Freaking huge. Nom, nom. Stay freaking